Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Abu Nasib Muhammad Saleh. Today, our group will present the effectiveness of multi-factor authentication in IoT driver fintech service. The integration of Internet of Things IoT technology into fintech is transforming financial service by enabling innovative solutions like contactless payment, wearable banking, smart ATM, and connected insurance system. However, this expansion introduces complex security challenges requiring more advanced authentication method beyond traditional password. Multi-factor authentication (MFA) involving a combination of password, biometric, and device play a crucial role in safeguarding the system. Due to IoT unique characteristics such as limited interface and diverse device type, implementing secure and user-friendly MFA is critical. The adoption of IoT in finance is growing rapidly, with the global market expected to reach 40.8 billion by 2030. Financial institutions are using IoT for smart branches, insurance risk assessment, and real-time trading, though they face obstacles like regulatory demand, legacy system integration, and balancing security with usability. This study aims to assess current MFA technique used in IoT-based fintech, examine the effectiveness against cyber threat, explore use perception, and provided recommendation for enhancing secure and user-friendly MFA solution. The literature highlights the growing role of IoT in fintech, starting with the earlier framework like Chen et al. 240 and evolving through concepts such as ambient banking and smart financial service. Studies show that IoT adoption in finance progress in stage and impact both customer-facing and backend operation. Security is a major concern, leading to the development of layered defense model, lightweight, cloud-native method, and adaptive authentication system tailored to the unique concept of IoT device. Several research purposes using biometric, behavior-based, and contact-aware authentication to enhance security without harming user experience. Theoretical models such as the technology-accepted model, risk-based authentication, and distributed trust theory provide a foundation for understanding user behavior, balancing security and usability, and building trust in complex IoT ecosystem. Empirical studies support the effectiveness of MFA in reducing authorization access, improving user certification, but also reveal challenges related to system limitation and vulnerability when one authentication layer is compromised.
Hello everyone, my name is Adil Fimi Yahya. I'm here to discuss about methodology part. A structured quantitative method was adapted for this study. The methodology is supported by two established theoretical frameworks, which is technology acceptance model and the unified theory of acceptance and use of technology. This model assesses user behavior, attitude, and the adoption of MFA as a key security measure in financial technologies platform. The rapid growth of fintech has increased both convenience and security risks, especially in IoT environment, where devices are interconnected. MFA is increasingly adopted as a basic security feature to reduce unauthorized access and data breaches. However, while MFA is technically effective, its overall success depends on how real users perceive and accept it. A quantitative research approach was used to collect data via an online survey questionnaire distributed through Google Forms. This method was chosen for ability to systematically gather and analyze data, numerical data to identify patterns and trends. This questionnaire was focusing on perceived usefulness, ease of use, performance expectancy, and behavioral intention. The target population consisted of students from the Faculty of Business and Communication, specifically those enrolled in financial technology subject. A non-probability sampling method known as convenience sampling was used due to limited time and accessibility. In this study, 41 responses were collected, which meet the requirement of this study. The survey questionnaire contained 6 questions, 5 close-ended questions using a 5-point Likert scale, and 1 open-ended question to collect qualitative insight. Each question in the survey was carefully aligned with the theoretical construct of technology acceptance model and unified theory of acceptance and use of technology. For example, questions about ease of use and familiarity relate directly to the perceived ease of use in technology acceptance model. Meanwhile, questions about security perception and fraud prevention reflect behavioral intention and performance expectation from unified theory of acceptance and use of technologies. Besides that, data was collected over a period of more than 2 weeks to allow enough time to respond. The Google form was shared through the class WhatsApp group, along with the explanation of the study objective and the confidentiality notice. Once the responses were collected, they were analyzed using both quantitative and qualitative methods. For the closed-ended question, descriptive statistical analysis was conducted using Microsoft Excel to calculate the mean, mode, and median. This statistic helped reveal general trends and the majority opinion about MFA among students. The response to the open-ended question were analyzed using thematic analysis. This allowed the researcher to identify common experience or challenge reported by students, such as delay in login, difficulty setting up MFA, or confusion with app-based authentication. But despite the systematic approach, several limitations must be acknowledged. Firstly, the study only involves a small group of students from the same class. Secondly, the convenient sampling technique may introduce bias as participants may have similar backgrounds or talk pattern. Lastly, the study focused on user perception and not on technical evaluation of MFA system, meaning it does not assess the real-world security effectiveness of the students. So, the future study should consider using probability-based sampling methods, such as random sampling, to gather data from a more diverse and representative population. Future research could also explore the practical aspect of MFA implementation, including different types of MFA mechanism used in real-world fintech platforms. Finally, researchers should examine cybersecurity awareness and digital literacy as part of user readiness to adopt MFA technologies, particularly in high-risk financial environments.
Most respondents show a good understanding of MFA features like OTPs and biometrics, although a notable number lacked deep knowledge, indicating a digital literacy gap. MFA was commonly encountered during daily fintech usage, suggesting that it is well integrated into Malaysian fintech platforms. Overall, students generally believe that MFA enhanced security. However, some were skeptical due to negative experience or a lack of awareness of how MFA works. In terms of convenience, most found MFA easy to use, especially when using biometrics, through a few face challenge due to outdated device or technical issues. While many students prefer using fintech apps with MFA for the app security, others favor apps without it for the sake of simplicity. This division shows that users value both security and convenience, and a balance between the two is essential. In conclusion, the findings highlight the importance of improving user education, ensuring consistent MFA implementation, and offering flexible authentication methods to enhance both trust and accessibility in IoT-based fintech service.
To conclude, our study found that Malaysia University students generally show good awareness and acceptance of multi-factor authentication MFA in fintech apps like Touch and Go, CIMB Clicks, and MyBank to You. However, challenges remain, including digital literacy gaps, inconsistent MFA experience, and mixed perception of security. Based on TAM and UTAUT, technology adoption depends not just on how it works, but also on how users perceive it easy of use and usefulness. Therefore, collaboration between university fintech provider and policymaker is essential to build trust, improve understanding, and make MFA reliable security standard in digital finance. From our finding, we suggest 5 main recommendations. First, increase digital security literacy through education and awareness campaign. Second, standardize MFA across all fintech platforms, especially for high risk and transaction. Third, improve usability by offering alternatives like email or push notification. 4. Help user understand the security benefits of MFA through in-app tutorial and reminders. And finally, adopt adaptive MFA system that adjusts security based on the risk level to ensure both protection and user convenience.